Hello and welcome back to Little Rocket Lab, and we are about to finish Assembly 3 Research. I've got all the components here I need. I hope. There we go. Alright, finally we're getting it done. The blueprint for the assembler level 3 is ready. With this you'll be able to make the batteries you need. Good luck, Morgan. I do hope you're able to get Toasty repaired soon. Me too, we're one step closer. Okay. Tier 7 research is done. We still got a few things here. We can do, let's see. Pump efficiency, plastic bars. We can do synthesizer efficiency. We can do that. That'll be a good, provide a good method for expending our plastic supply. We do have a lot of plastic. Okay. So, now we can make the batteries that we need. Can I make assembler level 3? Yeah, it's pretty easy. Ceramic plate, lightweight frame. Okay. Let's get right on that. Okay. Top up on those. Now, what do we need for the batteries again? Let's just remind ourselves. Plastic bars, copper wire, and iron plates. Okay. Plastic bars, copper wires, iron plates. Yeah, let's make this easy on ourselves. And we'll just put everything in here that we need manually rather than move stuff around. Okay, so it's one of everything, so we really don't need much here. And iron plates. And that's all we need. And then we play the waiting game. So while we're waiting for that, we can see if we can do something with synthesizer efficiency. Although we're going to be using a lot of this plastic for the batteries. Oops. Okay, and this is going to create 6 per minute. Yeah, so it's going to take a few minutes, I think. Oh. Coming out the center port. There we go. Oops. There we go. All right. Let's make a quick delivery for the synthesizer efficiency. We'll just bring up a few hundred lightweight frames. And then I do want to go to the railway station again. I want to check on the progress of the clock. I know it's not going to be done. Oh, I realized it's not snowing here today. There's no snow. Isn't it usually snowing up here? Maybe not in the hills here. On the ground down there it is. Okay, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Oh, I forgot this path. Yeah, this goes down to the train station. Ah, yeah, that'll be a good method of getting any materials from here up to the silo, so we don't have to go through town. I completely forgot about that back way. Yeah, as soon as we get Toaster repaired, we're going to come in and wipe all this out and redo it. In the meantime, though, we've got gears to make. $8,800? Okay, we're over halfway there. I thought we'd be a little further along, but that's all right. I think we can speed this process up. Let's try... we're missing stone. Okay, I think we can get around double the output here. Coal is kind of running low. Might be an issue. Okay, it's a bit of an odd way to do this, but... Ah, shoot. Just need a few more conveyor belts. We'll just dump the coal in there manually. Okay. That should... Yeah, that should work. Oh, I need one more conveyor belt. Ah. Coming out the wrong side. Okay. That should just about double the throughput, which is great. I'm gonna need to do something about the coal, though. Yeah, we gotta get back. We're about to pass out again. There might be enough coal in there to get everything done. Alright, we got flowers. Hey, Auntie. Oops. Oh, I've already given a gift. Okay. Tomorrow, then. 98%. We're making progress. Alright, let's give Pico a gift. A beautiful, brand new bearing. There you go. I don't have any ore for our washer friend. Alright, how we doing here? 60 of 150 batteries. It's not going to take that much longer. Let's head down here and see what's going on. I need... Am I making... Here we go. Yeah. I need conveyor belts. Okay, so we got plates here. The only thing I can do right now with the plates really is conveyor belts. We want to work towards these heavy-duty motors. For that we need small motors. That's going to take bearings, stators. Bearings are used for... what are bearings used for? Only for the small motors? Okay, iron plates are for pipes, power poles. Okay. Let's work towards small motors. It's going to be bearings and stators. Stators are gears. Let's see. This is going to wind up being a kind of a spaghettified mess, I believe, because it's really hard to plan out when I don't have like a spreadsheet of the recipes. I don't know what requires what, and it's just gonna be kind of a nightmare. But I'm gonna leave myself some room for bumpers and other things in case I need to take product off. Let's see. Stators are the gears. I'm just having a look at these recipes here. Iron plate, gears, okay. Bumper, winch, iron plate. Okay, this is going to be gears. This is going to be bearings. And I can never find what I want. Everything is in a... I guess it's... I never noticed before, but I guess it's in alphabetical order. Okay, well... Sure. Stators are gear and copper wire. I'm out of assemblers. How could that be possible? Okay, let's get some heat sinks being made here. Just so I can build these assemblers. What the hell am I doing? That's not a... That's not a miner. Alright, there we go. I don't need too many. I'm gonna see if I can get copper up here fairly soon, so it's gonna make my life much easier. Okay, we'll let the heat sinks go for a moment. I'm gonna grab some copper wire, bring it down here to feed the circuit boards. 2 stacks, which is not very much. But I want to keep it going. Do we have any flowers? Hey, we do. There you go. No problem. Oh, I don't think he likes flowers. William? Is that his name? William? Alright, back in action. Alright, let's see here. Assembler level 2. What were you doing? Stators? Let's see. Small motor. Stators, that's gear and copper wire. Okay. Small motor? Oh, no, sorry. That's not the small motor. It's not yet. We're not ready yet. Stator. Gear. And copper wire. Okay, so copper stuff coming up from up here. That's the stator. We don't need to stockpile stators. As far as I can tell, they're only used in small motors. I'm not really seeing them used in anything else. Okay, small motor is bearing and stator. There we go. Gonna want to have a nice buffer there. Okay. So we can, missing iron plates again. So for the copper stuff, we can bring it down manually for now until we can get some mass copper from the mines, which will be pretty soon, but I want to get some copper down there manually first, just so I can see it running and all that. This iron is about to expire. So, oh, I didn't get that iron plate. Of course I didn't. And this will be heatsink. Put that in there. Okay, let's get a few of each, just to get things running, see how it goes. Alright, now the next step, heavy duty motors. That's where the heat sinks go. Heat sink and small motor. Okay. What else requires heat sink? Heavy duty motor, steel beam. Heavy duty motors. There was some other stuff I wanted to... Oh, the... yeah, assembler level 2. Okay. And iron plate. I don't think there's much here that really requires heat sink that I need to automate. The item buffers, yes. So we need the small motors and iron plates for that. All right. Okay, so we are going to need stone for a few things. Underpass, and there's a few things, a few other things we might need stone for. Furnaces, That's small motors and stone. Okay. No problem. We've got stone up there. I can bring it down with the copper. We'll do that later. Okay. That's gonna be heavy duty motors. Beautiful. We'll limit it heavily for now. Okay. The coal here is going to be in my way. I'm going to have to probably get rid of it. I want this line to keep going down this way. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll stockpile it in here, and then I can move it somewhere else. So I was just about to head to bed for the night, and I got a notification that all the batteries were delivered. So the next step is repair Toasty. Or repair Toasty, that's the step we did. So break apart the assembler level 4. Okay, we can do that. Awesome. Okay, let's head down there. It's gonna be nice to have Toasty back. New and improved. Maybe. We'll see. Any more iron plates? One second. We'll do that in just a second. Okay. I do want to try one thing real quick before we fix Toasty. So we need assembler level 2. We need iron plate and heat sink. Iron plate motor, iron plate gear, iron plate stone. Iron plate and heat sink for both. Power pole level 2. What about large wind turbine? Lightweight. Okay, that's a bit more complicated. Okay. we don't quite have room for this. This will be assembler. And conveyor belt. Yeah, it's never enough room. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we got assembler, level 1 assemblers and conveyor belts fully automated. And then we're going to keep taking this across and use these belts for other things. Other things that we don't need a whole lot of, so it's okay that we're here. Let's set this to use every second item. Okay, so some of them will get through that can be used for other things. Alright, let's go and see what Toasty's up to. Oh, first. Alright. Break apart assembler level 4. Let's check him out. Hey, he's back. Toasty. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to see you. 1 cup yellow cornmeal, 1 cup flour, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 cup milk. Well, you saved me, Toasty. I wouldn't have made it out without you. 1 egg, 1 teaspoon, tablespoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup cooking oil. Sounds good. I don't know what you're making, but it doesn't matter, Toasty. We're together again. We can find a way to rebuild it. Bake at 425 until golden brown. I missed you too, buddy. Don't crush me. So glad to see you again. Me and Toasty, back together again. Looks like we get some of our parts back, not all of them. So, not new and improved. Same old Toasty. That's a kind of a strange story development there. Having to repair Toasty again. Like that. And then everything is just back to the way it was before. Alright, let's talk to Auntie. See what she has to say. Auntie, it's Toasty. He's back. The assembler worked. He's back again. Well, I'll be. That's so wonderful to hear, my dear. In that case, I think it's about time we pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off, don't you think? But where do we even get started? We'll have to repair the damage first. I have a blueprint for new roof tiles so you can repair the parts of the roof that collapsed. You can get to the roof using the access ladder in your mother's office. Let me know when you have everything finished and we'll go from there. Alright, well, I guess we gotta repair the roof. How do we make roof tiles? You said you had a blueprint. There it is. Stone and steel beams. How many do we need? 45? And they take 1 steel beam each. Okay. So we're not going to need very many. One steel beam per roof tile. Okay. Yeah, let's get these put into a box. There we go. Get a few more bumpers there. Okay. So we'll repair the roof as soon as we can. Let's see. Throw that away. Oh, what do I have? Plastic scrap. Throw that away. Yeah, clearing out my inventory a little bit. Okay, so here I want assembler 2, which takes heatsink. Bumpers, which takes winches. That's further down the line. Item buffer. That's small motors. Alright, let's see if we can get power poles and assembler level 2. These are going to be a little bit trickier. Iron plate. Iron plate and heatsink. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta plan this out. So we're gonna do similar. To what we've already done. Yeah. Anytime you use multiple materials like this, it's gonna be a bit of a pain. I just wish I had a splitter. Like a Factorio style splitter. Not these, not the bumpers. Working with the bumpers is a little odd. That's something I'm not quite used to. That'll work. Takes up a lot of space. Alright, so... One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's get the... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're gonna have to go there. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to leave myself extra space, but man, we're still running out of room here. I'm not going to be able to automate everything. That's just too much. If I was going to do that, I'd have to do a lot of, like, pre-planning, go through with a spreadsheet, line everything up the way it needs to be, and make sure everything fits. Alright. Okay, now we just need heat sinks on this belt here. Okay, now the heat sink. Suppose we can just bring it in here, that's fine. Okay, let's grab a few stacks. See how it runs. And again, this process doesn't need to be super quick, so it's okay that we're using this one belt of iron plates for multiple things. The production rate doesn't need to be that high because we're making buildings here. And every other one should pop up over here. Yep, okay, that'll work. Alright, let's take a nap. Toasty! Yeah, we can ride around with you now. Although, it's gonna be hard to get around. We did it. We repaired Toaster. Alright, we'll go another day. Come on, Toasty. Let's see if we can navigate this monstrosity. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess. Barely. Alright. I think these roof tiles are done. Oops. 45? That's what we need? No lights. We got power to this place. Maybe we'll have to repair the lights. Looks like one of my doodles has survived after all these years on the blackboard. Alright, let's put these tiles down. Oop, that's it. Alright, let's talk to Auntie, see what the next step is. Oh yeah, 1,200 plastic bars for the research. Okay, let's bump up those plastic bar count there. Hey, Auntie. All done. Auntie, what's wrong? Carter just dropped off a letter for us. Oh, what is it? Take a look. Yolanda and Morgan. I'm very sorry to let you know that due to the recent fire, the county has forced me to put a temporary ban on further work on the rocket. Oh dear. So many setbacks. One step forward, at least one step back. I know you have worked on this project for years, however, until we can meet to properly assess the risks, I need to put safety first. There will be a town hall meeting in 1 month to vote on the future of the silo. I'm sorry, Morgan. Rest assured, I'm doing all that I can as mayor so that you can continue your work, Carter. That's not good. Shut down the silo, but he can't do that. I know I made a mistake, but this is too far. Even Pico is sad. He's upset. Carter had no choice. I'm sure this is the last thing he wanted. He's just doing his responsibility as mayor. What do we do now, then? It says there will be a town hall meeting in a month to discuss. Looks like we'll have to wait until then to show why the silo should stay open. Don't worry, my dear. We faced greater challenges. We'll get through this too. You're right. We've come too far to give up now. I mean, progress. We are much further behind than when we started this whole project. We started with something, a little bit of rocket. Now we got nothing. How are we going to come back from this? Chapter 5. Spring. It's spring again. We got that springtime music. Good morning, Morgan. Today is the day of the town hall meeting. Are you ready? I think so. I feel a bit sick to my stomach, to be honest. I was up most of the night practicing what I was going to say, and now I think I've forgotten it all. Just go in there, be confident, and state your case. We've made lots of improvements, and the silo is now safer than ever. I'm sure everyone will be on your side. Did we? Did we make improvements? So the silo has been fixed up and all that? Will you be there with me? I'll be right there with you the whole time. The meeting is starting right away at the church. You should get going. Alright, let's go. Oh, and Morgan? Good luck. Alright, let's go. Ah, look at those pretty green colors. We're out of copper there. Okay, town hall, huh? Town hall meeting at the church. Got it. What am I gonna say? How am I gonna convince them? Sure, we could have blown up the whole town, but we didn't. Now, please everyone, there'll be a chance for everyone to speak. Can't shut down the silo. Think of Leda. I wanted to go to space. Honey, you're not going to space. Was Morgan gonna send Tia up to space? If she wants to, she can be the guinea pig. That's fine with me. What? No, don't be ridiculous. Well, what was the rocket for anyway, then? For not going to space. Everyone, please. No one is being sent to space. What? Why not? What if I wanted to go to space? Was there a sign-up I missed? This is a meeting to discuss whether to keep the silo open, not a discussion on who's going to space. That discussion comes later. Carter, what are you trying to do here? This was supposed to be a small meeting. I didn't think literally everyone was going to show up. Maybe let me try. Say, let me ask you all a question. Who here has been helped in some way by Morgan over the past year? Morgan helped repair the lighthouse. Thanks to her, the shipments have been coming into the pier every day now. Mo brought back research to the university and got me working on my master's thesis again. Morgan rebuilt the bridge by the quarry. Morgan single-handedly repaired the telescope at the university. Now I can do my research again. Morgan got the train deliveries running again. Mogo helped me repair the church bell. Morgan fixed the boardwalk. Morgan, well, she helped me move on. Morgan helped me reconnect with my beautiful Tia. Morgan came back to me. She came back to all of us. After my sister passed away, I thought I'd never find my way again. I just miss her so much every day. We all miss her. When she passed, I think this town lost a huge part of itself. We just stopped. We stopped building. We stopped fixing. We neglected things. And for the first time in years, that's all changed. I've seen more work in the past year than the 10 years before that. Now, I know Morgan made a mistake. We all have at some point. But she's done something that none of us could do for years. She brought hope back to the town. Please, don't take this away from her. Show of hands, all in favor of keeping the silo open and helping Morgan finish the rocket? That's everyone. Even Pico. Not the washing machine, though. All opposed? Oh, come on, man. For the last time, Scrubs, this isn't a vote on banning laundry. We're not banning laundry. Alright, then that's every person for and one washing machine against. The silo stays open. I believe this meeting is adjourned. Heck yeah. Wow, everyone, I don't know what to say. Say you'll continue your work on the rocket. I will. Let's get to work, everyone. Hey, Toasty. 3 cups flour? Don't worry, Toasty. The work on the rocket will continue. 2 teaspoons rapid rise yeast. This town gets more interesting by the day. Isn't it wonderful? Just hope Toasty doesn't glitch out and start toasting the residents here. I knew everyone would see reason. Thank you, Auntie. I really appreciate it. Don't mention it, my dear. But no time for us to get sentimental now. We have work to do. Meet me at the silo, and we'll go over the requirements for the final stage of the rocket. So, are we back to where we left off? Before the explosion? Let's go have a look. Oh yeah, not bad. Okay. There she is. The last stage is going to be the most challenging. You aren't kidding. This is quite the list of components here. You've got this, Morgan. You already have the tools you need. It's just the home stretch now. Even still, I think it's best if we bring some help. Not to worry, Mo, the cavalry's here. Rebecca, Nor, Elise. We've come this far. We're with you to the end. Let's take a look, shall we? I can definitely help you research the last of these components. Just stop by the observatory and we'll get started. Thank you so much, Elise. I'm afraid the other difficult component is the thrusters. The old ones were damaged in the fire. You know, Nor and I could build those for you at the university. It might take a couple days, but we'll let you know when they're ready. This is incredible. I can't thank you guys enough. Alright, you're just gonna build them for me? Don't mention it, Morgan. If anything, we owe you for everything you've done around town. Is it too late to sign up? Oh wow, even more people are here. Hey, Carter and Sabrina. Hope you'll forgive me, Morgan. I was just trying to do best by everyone in town. There's nothing to forgive. I heard that you've been helping set up factories for people around town to make up components. And I've been meaning to find a good use for all that space in the house. For sure, I can help you get set up. Wonderful. I'll get the supplies ready at the house. I'd also like to help out. I got quite a bit of space to offer in the tavern. It's the least I could do after what you've done for me. Don't even mention it. I'll stop by later and we'll work on this together. Thanks, Morgan. I'd like that. Looks like we've got quite the crew going. We sure do. Let's get to work, everyone. Okay, yeah, we gotta get these factories set up in these houses. I've still only got one set up, which is the infinite gears, but there's so many more. Okay, yeah, that's quite the list of components. 2,000 oxygen tanks. Okay, so we do need more oxygen tanks. Ceramic plates. 1,000 lightweight frames. Okay. Well, we already have the lightweight frames here. So we can get those going. 1,000 batteries. Ceramic plates, fiberglass. Yeah, we don't need these gears anymore. Okay, this will be the oxygen tanks. And we'll get those going again pretty soon. I would like to, before we get the oxygen tanks going... hold on a minute. There we go. Before we get the oxygen tanks going, I would like to research stop tracking that. I would like to research where's the synthesizer, or yeah, synthesizer efficiency, and also water pump efficiency. We're gonna need more water, I think, for the oxygen tanks, right? They're made in a chemical plant. Yeah. I don't think we need much, but I would like to get these researches done. Okay. Let's head up there. I got a few things to deliver. And yeah, I think yeah, this episode's going on a bit long. I think we'll end the episode here. I'm just gonna deliver some of these items, and I'll get the plastic bars on the belt here so that they're being delivered. And we might be able to finish this research pretty soon. That's a lot of plastic bars, but I think we might be able to do it. Alright, in any case, I'll end it here and then we'll continue tomorrow morning. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.